Hey guys, and welcome back to Monka, where stupid shit ensues, and today is no different because I'll be talking about a food product I've had recently, and one that hasn't released a new product in a while, and honestly, it hasn't currently released a new product because this is just a re-release of something they originally had in the first place, but today we will be talking about Pop-Tarts, specifically the peach cobbler flavored Pop-Tarts. Like I stated previously, these aren't like a new release, these are technically a re-release because they had these out at one point with the mango Pop-Tarts and the, what I recall, lemon cream pie Pop-Tarts. I believe these also came out with those, but as it states at the top, these are a limited edition, so I guess they'll only be out for a limited time. Either way though, good luck fucking finding them because they're hard as hell to find. I don't know why, but these are in very limited distribution. These are currently at Walmart's, but only very specific Walmart's for one reason or another. Like I said, I'm not even sure why. And this box was the last box that I found at my Walmart, and for whatever reason, it was on discount for $2. Like I said, very weird decision. I don't know why they're very limitedly distributing them and then as well, you know, discounting them. Like I said, that you can find them at Walmart's, but only specific Walmart's. So honestly, your mileage may vary if you can actually find these or not. And like I said, these aren't even really a new release because they brought these out a couple years back with a few other Pop-Tarts during the summer. But technically, this is the first flavor that they've brought back or re-released in a while because the last one were the sugar cookie Pop-Tarts back in fall of last year. But two pastries for peach cobbler Pop-Tarts are 380 calories, about in the middle of what you expect from a Pop-Tart. But the long and the short of my opinion on peach cobbler Pop-Tarts can be summarized more or less not with words, but just a you know, like, I don't even know what to say besides that because, you know, peach cobbler Pop-Tarts, they're not great. They're not bad, though. They're just, but we'll get into that. But so this is what one peach cobbler Pop-Tart looks like. As you can see, you have the standard crust, a kind of, not sure, light orangish kind of color of frosting, and then you actually have specks on the Pop-Tart, which maybe kind of, you can kind of see them. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be exactly, but it's got them nonetheless. And that is what the inside of a peach cobbler Pop-Tart looks like, kind of mimicking the same color as the frosting on the outside. But my opinion on peach cobbler Pop-Tarts is that they're not really good, but they're also not really bad. They're solid, okay. We'll literally never buy another box again, and I'm not going to eat the rest of this box. I'm just going to find someone else who will want them because honestly, they're just okay, but I literally never eat them again. Now, the crust is your standard Pop-Tart crust. Not much to talk about there. It's kind of plain, kind of floury, sweet, kind of reminds you somewhat of a shortbread. It's just your standard Pop-Tart crust, nothing really crazy there. Now, the frosting and filling as well kind of follows suit in the fact that there's nothing really crazy there. Honestly, it has the kind of mild flavor of a peach. It's also somewhat artificial as well, but it's just very, very one note. There's nothing really remarkable about it. It kind of just tastes like peach, and it kind of tastes like an artificial peach as well. But honestly, there's nothing to write home about it because it's just so one note that honestly, it's just like, okay, this kind of tastes like peach, but there's just nothing really going for it, to be honest. Besides peach, that's the only flavor you get. And it's really not a remarkable flavor as well. It's just kind of, you know, peach, and combined with the fact that the pastry part of the Pop-Tart is just kind of a plain regular Pop-Tart, honestly, it's probably one of the most unremarkable Pop-Tarts I've ever had. Like I said, is it bad? No, I wouldn't put it down there with something like the Snickerdoodle Pop-Tart or something like that, which I really do not like. But is it good? Is it godly? Like, no, it's also not good either. Like, honestly, it's just a solid okay out of 10, and I will never buy a box again just because it's so okay that I'm just like, well, whatever. Out of all the fruity Pop-Tarts, you know, there's no reason to buy this one, you know. You get a box of like wild berry or like cherry or something like that, and there's really no reason to come back to this one in my opinion, which honestly, it's limited edition, and honestly, I will not miss it when it goes away because it's just so mediocre, honestly. Maybe if it was a flavor like mango peach or something like that, it'd be a bit better and more enjoyable, but honestly, the one note mildly artificial peach is just so okay that honestly, it's nothing to write home about. And honestly, if you missed this just due to how limited the distribution has been, you're not missing much. But overall, my opinion on peach cobbler Pop-Tarts is honestly, they're meh. Like I said before, they're just a solid alright, okay, whatever out of 10. And if you miss them, you miss them. Honestly, you're not missing out on much if you miss these. I ran around like crazy trying to find these at Walmart's, and honestly, it really wasn't worth the effort. But thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you. Stay chill.